Let's see. Oh shoot, hold on. Does that help? Hold on, give it a few seconds. Are we back up? We're not back up, we didn't go anywhere, but give me a few minutes to figure everything out real quick. Let's look at the stream help tab. Okay, we should be good. Like, I'm not dropping any more frames. I'm not sure about YouTube, but yes, we are up. I don't know how to change that audio thing where it changes when I leave out the tab. That works. Do that. That way, if I'm doing anything else, I can still, you know. There's something else I want to do. Okay. Music is a little loud, so I might turn the music down just a little bit. And then we might just see how it goes. That's what I'm thinking. And then just turn it down in my ears as well. But yes, I hope you guys are having a great day. It's TiCup here. Welcome back to the tea room. And today we're trying some StarRupture. I decided to hop in stream because, well, first of all, why not? And then also, second of all, why not, right? I just been fiending to stream and play another game, so I'm kind of excited to be back. And yeah. Okay. Just trying to do stuff to make it a little bit better, if you will, performance-wise. I think we're good. We're done dropping frames. I just updated my PC, so sometimes when you update PC, Windows puts bloatware back onto your PC. And it's a specific bloatware that messes with the internet, yeah. And as soon as I turn it off, my internet performs well, but when it's not on, my internet, when it's on, my internet is butt. But I have good internet. I pay for good internet here. So, let me make sure both chats are up. Again, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's been a while. It has. For you guys on Twitch, I have done like 1 or 2 streams since I've been back. I also been posting on YouTube. I am going to try to be consistent and post at least 1 video or do at least 1 stream a week. I am almost done with the next Hightail video. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it before the end of the week. Yeah, I got a long day tomorrow. If I could grind it tomorrow, maybe I could finish it. But, you know, I think in general, I would love to do 1 stream and 1 video and then work my way up. I don't always have every Tuesday off also, or every Thursday off. So like next Thursday I'll be working. So I might stream earlier, or I might just post a video next Thursday. I work every other Thursday and I work Tuesdays like in the morning. So yes, that being said, we're gonna start some StarRupture. Now I have played a little bit, but what I will say is I got through the tutorial and I kind of got a little bit of the basic stuff. No more than level 5 on a lot of different things. So let's see. Oh. Okay, why not? Magic custom game? That's interesting. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's do it. Let's load up a game and see how it goes. I'm curious if it's going to take a long time. It says encoding overloaded. I'm really hoping that we don't drop too many frames at the moment. Bear with me. The game's loading. I might have to turn it down though, but it could just be like early for this game. Let's see. Do we go back to being normal? I kind of want to load it up on my phone. That's the other thing about newer games. When I play them, I did have it on high, granted, But that's the other thing about newer games. When I play them, they don't always perform the best. Looks like we're good though. 60 frames on both YouTube and I don't know why loading. This game is still a lot like on the PC. I have a decent, I would say a mid-spec PC at this point. I have a 3060 Ti with a decent CPU and whatnot, and it's not that bad. Let's see.
What the?
Please don't.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I want to run
I'm sure
a
OBS will let me
holistic
know.
scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner B1690, welcome to the Argos program.
Prisoner
Your adventure
B1690.
with the
That's my
Claymore
name.
Corporation begins right now. Hello.
So
I am
WSD to move.
your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
Great.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Okay, well that's cool.
Hello. Training is a good sign. In the mines, they had to start working right away.
Interesting. So, normally I just click the biologist. I don't know if these guys all have like, you know, different things or if there's just different voice lines with the different things. What was I about to do? Oh, I want to turn it up just slightly in my ears. And then I might just, you know, we'll see how it goes. As far as like the game sound, it should be good. I think I turned the music down, so that should be okay. We'll see. Okay. So I played a little bit of this game. I played enough to get out the tutorial. So I'm essentially, what I've gathered is...
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
All right, but what I gathered, I'm a prisoner and I got shipped to this planet to farm resources for Earth. And yeah, the reason I got this game is because I just heard about it. A lot of my survival people, I like to watch. A lot of my survival guys I like to watch on YouTube are playing this game, and it's made by the people who made Green Hell. It's made by the company Creepy Jar. So if you guys have been here and specifically have been here and been on Twitch since the beginning, Green Hell was one of my favorite games. Probably one of the games I actually started between Stranded Deep and Green Hell. Those were my top 2 games that I started the channel with. And then we went on to different stuff. But like literally like started the channel with survival games. Green Hell was one of those ones where I was like, wow, this is ridiculously realistic. I love it. Right? Love Stranded Deep as well. But yeah. So this has a little bit of the things of Planet Crafter. Like it has this little, you know, thing that we use to mine, like a laser mining kind of mechanism. I don't know if we're gonna upgrade it or whatnot. But this is how we get our resources. And I think the bar on the left side is kind of sort of like how we do that, like what the progress is on it. Right, yep. So look, we got 8 wolfram ore, 20 titanium, 10 calcium, and a 1 meteorite heart. And we also got helium. Interesting. Okay. Equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Place the base core to set up the central point of your base. Okay, hold on, let me fix the chair. Okay. Okay, so before, I kind of built like right here. In theory, this probably is the best place to build early game. But I don't know, maybe we could do something different. I like to do something different every single time. So like, I'm playing Hytale in a playthrough I'm doing on YouTube, and my normal world that I tried, and you know, trying to see if the game is stable enough and has enough content for me to like record. I started with a sword, and now I'm doing the daggers. I'm having a really good time with the daggers. Of course, movement got patched, but you know, hey, can't do everything. Oh, you know what? I forgot. They forced me to stay in this area right now, too. So we will stay in this area. I believe that after we go over this little hill, we'll have some sort of barrier in which we can't go. But we'll see. I don't know how far they'll let me, but I know in the tutorial.
Location barrier activated.
Okay.
What?
So we can only
Letting
stay
you
in this
out
area.
onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training.
Did the game just freeze up on me? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, whoa. I was clicking stuff kind of fast. Maybe I'll just turn the whole thing down just a little bit. 75. That should hopefully be decent. I just want to be a little bit louder than it, and I don't want it
risky for this
to cut me off too much.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Claywood Corporation cares about you.
Investment into my safety, right? So also note, just like Hytale, this is an early access game, so any like bugs or bad performance will probably get patched before the release or the 1.0 of this game. But you know, I am one to look for new games. I could not wait for this to come out. Between this and Hytale, I've been putting most of my hours into both of them. So I'm thinking we'll do here. This is kind of where I got it before. We don't really have a lot of building ground over here, and I believe this, I can't ping, but this right there that I'm looking at, I think that's just ore that we can do something with. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the base core like somewhere over here. I don't know how big is the radius. Does it show us? No, not really. I don't think I think it kind of can be like in an inconvenient spot too, because I don't really need to access it that much, I don't think. How's that? That looks decent, right?
Good work.
My thought process is like to cover all this ground, this might be the right layer to build
You can create
at.
them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, we'll do. Something else I think that the game tries to tell you that it's kind of faster to like go and get these very specific little nodes and then break the boulder itself, or the meteor, whatever you like to say. But yeah, it's been cool to be back. I was pretty much editing all morning. And, you know, eating, editing, trying to get some stuff done on my off day, you know?
Interesting plant.
So I need a little bit more titanium. Oh, you know what else I realized? I think you could just do this. Yeah, I don't think it gives us a crap ton.
I wonder what the catch is.
But
I have no idea what you mean.
You brought me here for this relatively peaceful job. You gave me the best possible equipment. It's nice and calm here, like it was on Earth when I was a kid. But I know the stories about Arcadia. I know that nearly everyone who was here before me had died. So I ask again, what's the catch?
The Claywood Corporation's latest technological advancements ensure maximum safety. History will not repeat itself.
Corporate bullcrap. You've changed. I remember you weren't always like this.
You have me confused with someone else. I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison, and this is the first time we have met.
yeah, sure it is. All right, let's go ahead and craft the maps.
Everything's ready. Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment.
Great.
So
I'm company
good to
property.
create a comfortable place for it.
This game like gives me the Black Mirror vibes. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, like we're a prisoner, right? And then technically we don't have a body, we have a sleeve. It's almost like they could print us to do this, and just because we have a criminal record, they're allowed to keep us here until our sentencing is over. Maybe, I don't know if there's going to be a point in which we beat the game or whatnot, but I guess we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and add that habitat. I kind of like the idea of the habitat being like over here. Let's see. How big is it? Okay, relax, 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 relax. Is that it? Hold on. I just can't see it. That looks like it was it. Right there. Yep, there we go. And then where do we want the airlock to be? Or the... I guess it could be back here. Doesn't really matter, but I also feel like the factory is going to be on this side. Yeah, let's put it over here on this side. Let's put it like in the middle.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Okay. We gotta build a printer. We're gonna build some stairs as soon as we get this printer to be able to build more stuff. Okay, let's see. So now we need a basic item printer. And I think I'm gonna put one on the left side. That way I can build maybe a window when I can.
Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
So from what I understand about this corporate terminal and what it does, when you upload the materials to Earth, it'll just track your progress, if you will. I don't think I need to make, I don't need this to make that, but we will have to make this corporate terminal. Where should we put it? I don't know. Maybe like something like, I don't think it needs to be super close either. So now we have an orbital cannon, orbital cargo launcher, a solar generator, and basic platforms.
Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Can't remove this, huh? Okay, so essentially, I think this orbital cannon launcher shoots stuff into the sky, into that little rift up there, and it sends it to Earth within seconds of light years, which is years, I think, right? Or days. No, years, right? I don't really have any set thing. Maybe I'll use this so I can be a little closer. What am I building? I'm looking for... Oh, okay, then they didn't give it to me yet. Okay. Okay, I don't like that you can't hover over this and clear the things. Okay, I'm thinking... Well, we got viewport. I want to put one of those in there. But I'm also thinking about the energy thing. I don't really think we'll use this area over here a lot. So maybe we can just strap a whole bunch of different solar panels on this side. You know, we'll put the solar panels on the ugly side, you know. We don't really need to look at them really, right? Let's see, can we actually... Let's put one here. This music kind of reminds me of like a GTA menu music. So I can't do that. Oh, actually, can I? I can, wow. A little glitchy looking, but we're not gonna stare at it too much. Oh, dang. Wrong low. There we go. I'm actually very surprised that we could do this, but you know, I'm not complaining too much. Okay, so now we got a decent amount of power, and we could just put a temporary orbital cannon launcher. Where is that at? Is that this? Okay, we need 120. Okay. But what do we have? We need some wolfram ore and we need some titanium. So let's get a little bit of titanium. I'm not sure if this is the fastest way to do this, but I do know the longer you do it, it seems to speed up. But the time you get it to speed up, the heat is just going crazy. So we got like 9 titanium ore from that. Alright, we'll let it cool down. Might go for this. This actually might give me this rock in the distance, this meteor. Might actually give me enough to what I need. Let's see if they'll let me go all the way over there. Is this the helium stuff? Helium meteor? Yeah. Here's some wolfram. Okay. Any titanium in this? Maybe when we break the whole thing? Yeah, we got a little bit. And then how many building stuff we need? We need about 60. I don't really know how much we yield, but...
Come here. Interesting plant.
So I believe the tutorial is essentially going until we get a weapon, our first weapon or something like that. I don't know exactly what their goal is for me to build, but they want me to build a decent amount of stuff. And then I want to get all these resources because I don't know how soon they respawn, but I want to be ready to collect them when they do respawn. Okay. Let's see what we have enough to craft. So we could craft a max of 15. I almost said 150. Wow, that's crazy. We need a lot more. We should not have built all that stuff. We have 167 though. How much do we need for that? 120. Oh wow. Okay, so maybe 15 just means a certain amount of... We gotta look at that more. I'm literally gonna replace this because I don't really want this here, but I also don't know where else to put it at the moment. Okay, so yes, that's something else important to note for you guys who are new or just peeking at the game. Basically, your buildings have to be connected in order for them to transfer power. And I think that also counts whether they're connected via rails. I'm not really sure how that works, but there we go. I keep pushing tab or escape instead of what I need to push. Okay, so now we need enough stuff to even get this. So we need... We'll just send up 5.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Reach level 2 in corporate terminal. Claim rewards in corporate terminal. So how do I... Okay, okay, so I need 5 to reach level 2. I don't know if I need 5 or 6. I'm curious. But yeah, I see it. There's so many nice games coming out this year, and this one is so cool.
You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
I'm useful. Yes. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the terminal. Nice. So we get the ore excavator, the rail supports, and the rail connectors.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Let's not play these games. You'll tell me anyway.
Maybe at least give it a try. I'll be sad if you don't even try.
We have an excavating machine and some transport system for cargo. I guess it's to automate the excavation process.
Good answer, but please smile next time.
Say please smile next time. That's hilarious. Like we're essentially like captive, like individuals, you know? Like yeah, we might have committed a crime, but like they're holding me hostage. Hello? let that take a second.
Good stuff.
Oh, so I keep the speed of it somewhat. So the speed is something that slowly goes down as well. Okay, well that's cool. We'll let it overheat and then we'll do the same thing. I'm curious if it works if we go over to the titanium or if it's per material. Yeah, I'm losing some of the stuff, but it's okay. I actually am happy to discover this. I wonder if we can upgrade the mining tool at any point. Okay, cool. The crazy part is while I'm in OBS, it looks like the music and stuff is just as loud as me. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel like people can't hear me. But I feel like I can hear myself. Just peeked in for a second. But man, has it been cold this winter. Okay, so now we need to build some more building resources. Let's go to max. So now we have 170. Is that enough or do we need 180? We need 80. Okay, cool. We're good. Once we get this too, we'll be okay. So, ore excavator. We're gonna face this. Oh, that's not where I thought it would face. I thought we could get it to face like this way. Maybe we can. Every connected elephant Every connected element can transfer power. Connect buildings using rails allows you to transfer powers and resources. Okay. I don't know how I like that, but maybe we can keep it all like straight. So I need to connect it with the thing. What am I thinking about doing? I want to bring this over a little closer to be in alignment with this. That should work, I think, to pass power. That kind of works. I'm curious if we get our resources back. We should. Okay, we have 87. Right now we have 87. This is supposedly 120 resources. Oh wow, they gave us exactly what we got. Okay. That's what's up. So we'll put the orbital cannon here. We'll rotate that. Is that where I want it? I like that better. And then we definitely have to connect it at least. I think we have to connect it to at least this. Yeah. So now it's power connected. And then we throw the rails straight into this.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
Yeah, they don't trust me.
I already signed the NDA.
Okay.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
That's crazy. If it becomes necessary and they absolutely deserve it. So only if I prove useful to this version of society will I get the tools to be better in society. Make it make sense? But you know, hey. Okie doke. That's gonna take a second. So what we can do is kind of figure out what we want to do here. I'm thinking I will have all of these titaniums and potentially facing this way. Eventually they're gonna have us build like a smelter and then something to turn the smelted stuff into other stuff. But then we're also at some point gonna have to get this material as well. So I think maybe I clearly don't have enough. I don't think. Do I need 8? Was that 80? I do. So there's one here. There's one here. Is this one? No. So there's one here. I think I might just have this facing the opposite way.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Maybe like this way? I don't know if that works. Okay, they want us to build something else, so let me save a little bit of these resources. Also, something else that's cool about this game is that you could double jump. Hey. Okay. Alright, we reached level 2. Hopefully it'll keep uploading. I think that's how that works, unless I have to select it again. So now we have to build analyzing station. I don't really like that. That's better. I don't like when stuff clips through other stuff. Like that's not the goal, you know. All right, so let's use this analyzing station to analyze these meteor hearts. They'll give us the most, and then these will give us 15. These will give us 5 each. These will give us 5 each. So let's go ahead and do the 15 so we get 30.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
That is a valid
This will
concern.
be best explained by a private conversation recorded between 2 executives at the Griffiths Military
Bro, this is like
Corporation.
literally like
So you're telling me all of
Black
the tax
Mirror.
laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
I don't know what we asked either, quite frankly. That was interesting. I didn't. Okay, that's also something I didn't register before. I didn't know that you could use the points to just go ahead and skip to the next thing. So that is pretty cool. So the training corporation, the last thing I could do is make platform modules and different things like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft some building materials. Nice, we got a decent amount, so we should be good right now to craft a lot of different things. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this. And then they want us to do a smelter. So we'll put the smelter like right here. That works for me. Connect the excavator to the smelter. Place titanium battery in there, and then I believe after that we use the OCL. Wait, Am I tweaking? There it is. It's at the bottom. I just wasn't paying attention. All right, we'll do that. Uh-oh, no. Damn. I didn't pay attention to the arrows. Also, what? Is this facing the right way? Okay, let's start over. Okay, I want it this way. Boom. And now I want to put the OCO over here. Nice. Okay, now I just connect everything via rails. Okay, so it's not a perfect fit. But to be fair, this is 3 wide and the other one is not 3 wide, so. We'll build a little quick stairway right now. That way we can get up and down. Okay, so now, oh yeah, we gotta tell the smelter to make titanium bars from the titanium it gives them. And this is like, what is this, request limit? I don't really know what that means. Maybe that's a thing you put at 100, I guess, I don't know. Maybe that's how many things they store up in here. And then for here, I'll choose the titanium bar for it to send through.
Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
How anxious
That's
is
probably
being
one of the worst possible ways to
alive?
die. 9.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about a meter in diameter?
A meter?
These questions are starting to upset me.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Questions, huh? Questions. Questions never killed anyone, right? Yup. Very accurate. Okay, and it's just sending off a little slower. But now we have to reach level 5. We're not quite there yet, but soon enough. Does it show how much we get? So we get 5. Z to copy when looking at a building. I don't think that counts for this, right? Yeah, let's build like a little walkway. I know we could do the flexible walkways, but I like something solid, you know, at the moment. Not really sure how the resources work with that one. Alright. Get in there. Need 2 more things to send off. We'll put some windows on this side too. I know we're gonna, eventually they're gonna make us make something to respawn with. Level 5 unlocked. Oh, okay, so we're done with the training corporation, I think. Let's claim it. Nice. Training completed. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, but it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resources, optimize productions, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. That's going to be something that maybe we'll do in the future. StarRupture is an early access game and some of the elements are still a work in progress. Expect more content and improvements with future updates. And it just gives you something to, you know, somewhere to put the bugs and whatnot. And thank you for your purchase and have a nice sentence. That's great.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training.
Yeah.
But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions.
Nice.
Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected.
Sedative injector.
Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members. Ready.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got
The
other people.
Playwood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Hello? Can you hear me?
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only E4101, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The
you
human
imagine
brain
having to
can't
hear
go on
people?
for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything I do?
Everything I do is
Relax.
crazy.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Great. Okay. I'm not quite ready to build the things over here because I want to figure out where I'm going to connect it at. But for now, we can get this rolling and get it connected. So right now, this is making titanium bars. So what else is making titanium bar? Future health solutions. How about we just go and see what's on the thing? So that way we can figure out what we want to craft first. So future health solutions will give us the regeneration chamber, which will allow us to respawn, I believe, right? I think we also have one in the other thing. So if we respawn, we'll go to the original thing that we landed in. This is also some heals that we could do. And we need the fabricator, inventory upgrade. I like the idea of that. Then for the Griffith's Blue Corporation, that's how we get our guns, our pistols, our grenades. And apparently eventually we'll be able to upgrade our weapons. And then for this moon energy, we get a recipe station in which we can craft better things. And eventually we get a map. I like the idea of a map too. And then also, we have storage and different things like that. Storage and maybe more efficient tools in this what's it called? It's Clever Robotics. I think we'll just start with the first one. To be fair, I think the only few of them use titanium bars anyway. So like this, oh, I can't even do this one. This is Wolfram bars. So this one, or this one. Let's go ahead and do the Selenium Corporation first. We'll let that go and fire up. And then we will slowly start to build our Wolfram ore stuff. So for now, let's go ahead and get another ore excavator. We'll rotate it so it can face this way. Let me put that down. How does that look? I don't know. I don't really like it. So I think I might face it this way since it's a little bit more building room. Because imagine when we have to change everything up and put more stuff in between other stuff. Okay, so we'll face it towards me. Right, nice. And this may not be the best way to continue these platforms and whatnot. Ah, so you can't do it once this has another building. Or once it has a rail on it, you can't expand that rail. Let's put that supported platform up. There we go. I just want to get everything lined up right. I don't really know how you would do that. Is there like a, you know, there's a grid on the ground. Oh, you need to drink something? Okay.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual.
Great, thanks.
Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Yeah, very good advice. Okie doke. Maybe one or two more. So we need the Wolfram bars, so we'll go ahead and put a smelter. Ah, we gotta get a little bit more resources. Crap. Okay, that's fine. What do we have in our inventory? We have a lot of these, so we might as well just go ahead and grind some of this ore. And that's another thing that's cool. I can just look at the ground and get some more ore, right? But it's been pretty cool getting back into streaming, making content, all that. Been having a pretty good time with it. Like, now that life has a little consistency to it, you know, the sky's the limit. That's how it feels. But for a moment, while things were changing, things were going on, I don't know. Things didn't feel the best, you know? Okay, so... Okay, that gives us enough to at least, I think, build the smelter. I'm curious if this will be enough. Okay. I can't go right into it, but this is good. Can I actually connect that? Actually, I should be able to. Let's see. I don't know if it's too tight of a... Okay, definitely not something I want to keep there, just because of how close it is. But I also have to put an orbital cannon over here somewhere, so... Oh. I need a little bit more for that. I thought I had enough to build everything, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get it making some wolfram ore while we get a little bit more resources.
Great.
Oh, I could just push F. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't really care too much about the wolfram bar. Not at the moment. Okay, that should be a decent amount. If this is gonna stay like this, I think I'm gonna break this and then make this a 2-wide bridge type of thing. I'm not gonna do it all right now because we're a little low on stuff, but I will put up part of what we'll do with it. It's not gonna line up perfectly with this side either, but we might fix that later. Okay, so now get some more building materials. Cool. After we set this up, we really don't need to mine any more basic materials, at least. Like, I'll be able to just pretty much either grab it out of here like this, you know, but it's like making them as fast as it can. But once it starts sending them up the thing, the cannon launcher, then, you know. Okie doke. Nice. So we'll build some platforms to make this more even of a thing. I wonder how much a pillar supports. Alright, let's go ahead and build this rail. I want to get it to start, you know, doing stuff, because this is like a passive type of game. Okay. So now it's making the wolfram bars. We'll go ahead and put into this future health solutions. I feel like this might be the best one to do first of all anyways. And then while that's cooking up, we will finish our platform. Okay. I might leave this end open a little bit just in case we have something else to do on this side, because we have something else right there. I'm thinking maybe we could even line it up coming back this way, because like in theory if I have this here, then this will pretty much be lined up. I also could do this here and have it drag through and just have another setup with a smelter and an orbital launch cannon. That might be the vibe. Oh, I can lock the... I never looked at the stuff at the bottom. I can lock the level in which things are on. So yes, we've done it. Take some of that wolfram ore. Do we still have some more? Yeah, we do. Wow. How many building materials do we have? So we should be okay. Should we go ahead and get multiple things set up? I think I might do that. They got a vertical connect. Ah, okay. I'm excited to do that. I kind of want to see like how that works. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, I mess with it. Wow. Let me go inside. Ooh, a little glitchy just for a moment. Okay, so now we need to build a ladder, a vertical connector. Where do we want to build that? Maybe like in a corner? Something like that? Actually, let's... Oh, frick. Okay, hold on. I like this spot behind me. I just put it in the wrong orientation. There we go. Wow, okay, I did not do this last time. And we could put windows all around. Let's put windows on this side and windows on this side. That works, it's kind of functional, right? What else do we have? A horizontal connector so we can eventually...
E4101. You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
Scare me a little bit.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
She low-key ate us up. But I mean, you know, following the rules, you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. At all, you know. Okie doke. So, how are we looking? We're looking good. I think I might speed the process up. Let's look at the different things. That's the one thing I don't like. I wish you could look at this stuff via the thing inside of your habitat. Let me drink a little bit of water also. You look like my stickers. That's the T says. This is kind of cool to get the... I have a green sticker. It's actually dark green. I'm surprised the chroma keys keying it out the same way. 10 out of 10 of water. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was about to see what everything needed. So this needs that, that needs that. What does this need? Titanium. So we got 3 things that need wolfram. So let's go ahead and build another wolfram or excavator thingy. Okay, that's not where I want to put it. Now this will be long, but if you really think about it, I can build all of that stuff right next to this stuff. Like I pretty much can... I gotta figure out where everything is. So this will be the smeltery, okay. Literally right here. Let's see if it'll reach. If it doesn't, I think it'll just put down a something for the rail to stand on. Oh shoot, we're out of power. Okay, let's go ahead and slap down some more power. Okay, power. It's in this one. I wish when you hover over this stuff, it told you what category you were in. Because I mean, I'd much rather this be like a little lightning bolt, right? Instead of this arrow. I think it's a little confusing. Okay. not enough resources. So I might be able to build this here when I do get more resources. Did my stuff start working again? It did. Okay. Nice. So I will, since this is not really doing much, I'm just going to take some of this wool from more that is collecting. Also some of this. And then we'll get some of that titanium over there. And then maybe we'll build a second titanium excavator. I kind of like the setup of what we're doing. I'm trying to stay organized and keep everything kind of close by, so we can just walk to it and it's all connected via power. I don't want to have to build like, you know, well, maybe if we go somewhere else, we might have to build one of these. I actually don't know how wide this goes. What did I say I was going to do? Okay. Almost forgot.
I can use that.
This is so cool. I gotta put the same kind of windows up though, I think, to make it look a little bit better. Oh, it's habitats, right? Viewports. I can't put one there, and I can't put one there. But I might be able to just go ahead and craft this once I delete it. F. And then I'll just go ahead and build that here. There we go. And then same with the analyzer. We'll move that. Put a viewport. And then we'll put the analyzer in the corner. Nice. There we go. Nice. So now we kind of have a little bit of an open layout. Was that all I was gonna do? Build more building stuff? I think so. So we also need to build another one of these things. And that's gonna be, well, let me guess. Is it here? No. I think it's in this one at the bottom, yeah. Okay, so this one is the real, so the arrow's pointing, okay. So we want to tell this to make some wolfram bars also. And then we want to send those wolfram bars. Let's do the Wolf Corporation for, oh yeah, we can't even do the Moon Corporation. Let's do the Wolf Corporation first, and then maybe we'll do the Clever Robotics second. I think that might be good. And then we also have a ton of building materials. Look at that. Not look at that. We have like 800 and some change, 871. Yeah, I like that. So maybe we will close this off. Look at that, yes. And then when we're done, which I'm gonna leave it open just a little bit because I feel like we're gonna have to do other stuff soon. I just don't know how soon. But yes, let's also focus on, is this actually sending anything? Oh, it is. It just takes a second for you to see it. Okay, we're about 75, a little over 75% of the way there for this. We need 200 and we're at 150. And then I don't know how this is gonna look, but we could also bring this way just a little bit, maybe hopefully to the edge of the base. But let's just see how it goes. We need that ore excavator. Interesting. So in theory, I could potentially like put this here and then put another smeltery right here. Maybe I can try for the, you know, the most aesthetically pleasing thing, I guess. Okay, let's try this. Now, my other thinking is if we do like this, will that work? It works even though it's clipping into it. I don't like the look of that, so we won't do that. And we don't have enough power to run neither one of these things. So what we'll do, we'll take the last of these building materials that we have and just build. Well, we have a decent amount. Let's just build a whole bunch of more of these solar panels. How much are they? 4x4. We low-key could put another row. Do I want to do that? Why not? Solar panels, yes.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces.
I don't know about beetles.
Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
Alright, that should be enough, to be fair. And then we're gonna go ahead and expand this one. And then put the stairs on that expanded piece. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we did say we were gonna try to fix this. I like how fast it removes after, you know, a while, just like when you mine. Seems like it removes things just as fast. Now, do we have lights or something of that nature? I don't think we do. You're just gonna have to rely on the planet being in front of the sun. We have a horizontal connector. I don't imagine us connecting another habitat at the moment. I imagine we're probably just gonna wait. This is kind of just like a, you know, something I wanted to do. We could face it this way, or we could also face it this way. I don't really like it this way because that means that if I do try to line that up like perfectly, it may not do it. So I think this might be the way. Put it like this. We'll put the factory machines like that. Building in space. How are you, Mythical Soul Stealer? Yes, I am building in space. This is like a combination of a multitude of games. Building is cool though. I like how everything snaps. That works, right? Is that perfect? I think so. Yeah. And we'll put an orbital cannon launcher here. Is that normal? Am I? Okay. Running from the family of Texas Chainsaw. Okay, that sounds fun. I heard that game was pretty cool. I actually don't think I've ever tried it. I used to watch a lot of gameplay from it though.
Excellent work. The Selenium Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
That works. That works. I don't know what it was. It looked like it was made 4 wide last time. Let's connect that. And make it not look a little ugly. Okay. But yeah, getting ready for the Halloween game there, dropping in September. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm actually, the crazy part is I grew up and I did not like scary stuff. I did not like scary games, but now I feel like I'm willing to try mostly any game anybody puts in front of me. If people say it's fun and I have a good time, I can't see why I wouldn't. Okay. So we'll connect this. I don't like the non-consistent look, but you know, we're still kind of vibing. Okay, so what do we do? This is titanium bars. Okay, let's go ahead and collect our stuff, and then we could try to...
So you were a soldier?
Figure out next.
That's right.
What's next?
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
Damn.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
That's tough. So we're now gonna be friends. I mean, you know, hey. I imagine the guy who was a soldier is killing people and whatnot. I actually have enough to level us up. I think I might.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Okay, now we need a regeneration chamber, which I'm not putting it here. We're going upstairs. I guess we'll put it over here.
Your printing point has been updated.
Nice.
When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
Wow, so we're in a sleeve.
Apologies. If you happen to
you happen to die, that implies that I'm going to die, right? That implies that, you know, the majority of these people they send here die, right? Is that me? Or no? Okay. So we need something. So the moon energy will give me the recipe station. Okay. Let's... We don't have enough for that. We can start going to the Selena Corporation. Yeah, let's have this one, the original one, go for Selena. And then this one could go for Griffith's Blue. And then we'll have to build 3 different individual things for... I like that jump. A sleeve? Okay, altered carbon, I know, right? This game, the premise of this game is that, like, I'm a prisoner, right? And they send me to this planet so I can basically farm and automate the process of farming materials so I can shoot it back up into the sky and send it back to Earth. Where's the rift go? There was like a little rift in the sky. Is that it? Right there? That's essentially like, yeah. What's this? Okay, Wolfram Bar. Let's go ahead and do the moon. And then which one is this doing? Oh, this is already doing the moon. We could do clever robotics for the side. And then there was something else we got. Fabricator. So with the fabricator, we can make more complicated stuff. So I think the titanium rods. I wonder if we can make that with the fabricator. Just a circular. Yeah, we can make the Wolfram wire with the fabricator. How big is this? It's a 3x3. That's not bad. So in theory, I could move this over, move this down one. I might do it. Let's see. I might let's before we try anything else, let's go ahead and finish out this Moon Corporation, because I feel like this one is the most close to being done, and then we'll just break this. So the fabricator should go right here. pretty cool. I actually never played Factorio or Satisfactory or any of these type of games, but I really like this game. Like, you know, the publishers or the developers. I really like the developers of Creepy Shark. Green Hell is definitely one of my favorite games in the world. I even brought it on VR too. Okay, so we are using these Wolfram bars to turn these Wolfram bars into the Wolfram wire, and then we're gonna take that Wolfram wire and then shoot it into the OCL. Yes. Did I didn't. There we go. And we'll go ahead and fill this in. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Like, honestly, like, you know what I didn't do right? I didn't place it right. But that's fine. Uh-oh, that's not what I meant to do. Huh?
Hey, Chris? I
thought it was a 2x2.
heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for?
It is a 2x2. What did I do?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
With a completely different mentality. Interesting. I like the idea of this. Okay, this thing's looking pretty good, pretty spiffy, pretty nice. I think we have most things connected. Obviously, we'll make everything a little bit more even. I feel like that's kind of like what I do when it comes to games like this. But I kind of want to explore as well, eventually. So we gotta do, I think, we gotta get a weapon so we can explore. I mean, we can explore without a weapon, of course, but... And I want to make this storage. Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff. I want to make no, this one, the moon energy. I want to make that recipe station. We're very close to finishing that one, though. Something else I will do is do that same thing that I did over here. So that will require me to delete a few things first. What is this on? This is on the first one. Or the S. I will remember that. Okay. It's not the smelter. It is the fabricator that we need. Nice. And then now we need the OCL, which we don't have enough for. But that's the other cool part about this. I can just steal them. Well, this game is pretty cool. I think once I get a... I don't really know at what point do the enemies spawn. I believe when I get a weapon, they spawn. But I don't really know.
Ah, gotcha.
Alright, we should be able to make a crap ton of building materials. Okay. That works. We can also do more. What's the max? 1,000 or 100? We're good with 1,000 at the moment, just in case. I don't know what we would need it for, but I think the recipe station we're able to submit certain things. Oh yeah, that was over here. Okay. And then we're take that. So we're gonna build some platforms. Nice. And then we'll obviously fix that later. But I think that for now, I think the only thing that needs the... I think this one, yeah. This one is the only one that needs a titanium rod anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll make this the recipe. We'll increase the request limit. I don't really know what that means. And we'll connect it all up. So now everything should be connected and good to go. So we have everything working on all 4 things at once. All 4 different, or no, it's 5 of them. So 4 out of the 5 different things we have to research, we're working on constantly at the moment. I'm also curious if it's like a better idea to do all of them focused on one after so long, you know? But I do like the process, the progress, I guess. I think this is the one we're not putting anything into because I don't see it going up. But I'm not too mad about it. We get personal storage, we get a storage drone. You get a storage depot, which is gonna be cool. I don't really know how that, I think how it works is that you just put it to collect more resources than you could if you were just taking it out the machine. And I also think, like it says, it distributes evenly. So I'm curious what that means. The fabricator has 2 things in the back of it, so it's 2 inputs. I'm curious, like, you know, if I connect one thing to this, right? Let's say I connect 1 or 2 machines. Let's say if it's 2 machines, do they split it equally? You know? I don't know if that will slow down my production or what, but yes. And then we have different type of rails and rail modulators, so we can have multiple rails next to each other. And we even have the 1 to 3.
Increased Ruptura activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Wave warning. I think that's the sky. Something's happening. Say prepare for a wave. I am prepared to run inside if I need to. Where's the little thing? Oh, there's the thing. So that looks normal. It does look like orangish. I don't know if I should be outside right now. Oh, I like that. You can't fall backwards. Okay, I don't know what that is. Is this something coming? Like the wind's blowing super fast. Let's go upstairs. Is this a better view? Kind of. Whoa, look at that view. That's insane. That's an even better view. Yeah, it looks surprised. Like, you know, go back in for a couple thumbnails. Yo.
S8466, how should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
Yes, but I have more of them.
Look at that, bro. Whoa.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal. StarRupture has started. Hide.
Hide? The star had already exploded. Is it? Is this like?
Extreme temperature detected.
What the? We might have to rebuild some stuff. Okay. Wow, that's... At first I'm like, is this what happened in like Outer Wilds? Or what? They say hide. Is it okay to go outside now? Lower temperature. curious if we take damage. Can we go out here?
It's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous.
Now if I stand on this, oh, I still take damage from the heat. Oh, okay. Let's not mess around with it too much. How do we build our shield back up? Oh, okay. Naturally, it does. Look at that though. Like that's insane. And then the lady had the nerve to tell me hide with 30 seconds to hide. Like, no. She had the nerve to tell me to hide with 5 seconds to hide. Everything's cooling down, I think.
Temperature returning to normal.
Okay. Oh, the game is a little laggy. We should be okay though. Watching the frames. I think it just as it goes through different things, like, you know. Okay, we should be okay. Look at that. Hold on. Got some red meteors.
What is this?
Ignium.
This is Ignitium.
Ignitium.
A cosmic mineral
I was close.
that's good at storing heat,
I didn't see it was a T in it.
also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry. If not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
It sublimates rapidly? What does that mean? If not controlled. Gather from meteorite using it. Okay, let's go. I'm about to submit it right into the thing. I don't know if it's gonna burn a hole in my pocket. I don't know how that works, but let's analyze it sooner than later since they're warning me I should not keep this. Maybe just burning a hole in my pocket.
Now we know more.
Nice. And then we also have the recipe station, which is pretty cool. I believe that this just allows us to... Oh, you know what? I can end up getting the Clever Robots thing too. I could just go ahead and upgrade this so we can have storage.
Congratulations. Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
We could put this upstairs. I'm curious if we're gonna ever get like a bed or anything like that. Let's put that here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things.
Hey,
Why would
TiCups
we
with
need
the
to
tier
unlock
1.
anything?
TiCups T, what's up?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements.
66
The
months is
building's
insane.
programming needs to be updated as these requirements change,
Okay.
to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Man, that's what we got. We can't just make anybody rich because what rich person decided that this was cool, you know? So we need a meteorite heart. So the fabricator, so we might be able to get it to make us building tools automatically. So I imagine we might have to take a wolfram ore and a titanium ore and then somehow put them together. I don't know how that would work. Well, no, because the fabricator has 2. So that makes sense. The fabricator has 2 because you can use 2 different materials to make one thing. So in the case that we need both titanium and wolfram ore to make building materials, we can get it to make building materials for us. That's so cool. I don't think I'm going to do that now, but that is really sick. I might as well go ahead and put some stuff into it because we don't even have the thing, so we might as well go ahead and put that into it. We still have a lot. We'll get the titanium sheets, and then we don't have anything else. All right, so we'll be able to make a wolfram plate, titanium sheets, ores, stabilizers, stator, applicators. I'm very curious what those all mean. And then with this one, we just need to get some calcium. But yeah, okay, sounds cool. Okay, so what else do we need? Now, are our machines working? Oh, there's another one of these things. They gave us a decent amount of research too. We're literally in a wasteland. We started with like one of the most beautiful looking survival games I've ever played. Something. And now look at us. We're in a wasteland. I think this might give us a meteor heart. Let's see. Yep. So every meteor we break, we get a meteorite heart. That's good to know. Now we know how to farm those. I wish you could. That's the one thing I wish you could do. Change the controls. I feel like we could probably. The movement tech in this game probably is really lit. If you were to be able to change some of them, to be able to use some at the same time. Something tells me like the little apex thing, you know, like where you have the jump as your down mouse button, middle mouse button. So like when you scroll down, it's like slide or jump or something like that. What was I about to do? What was I doing? Oh. No, it wasn't this. This. Nice. That's pretty cool. I might even... That could even be worth setting up. I don't know how fast it'll work, but we essentially need the smelter to... We need a smelter and a fabricator, and then we can get that to make us some basic building materials, which will help us make more. Not in the most rush to do that, but... Okay. Those two are still working. What about here? This one's not working.
Have you been off Earth before?
No, this is my first trip into space. And a very distant one.
I bet the change in gravity is giving you problems.
A bit. Everything's a little different.
You'll get used to it. The spacesuit is like a second skin to me now.
The skin suit is like a second home to me now. That's crazy. So we need this fabricator. I think we need to move this stuff. Nice. And then now we could build another OCL. Rotate it this way, bring it down one. And then we'll connect them all. Okay, so now maybe we do have, and we should use one of these things to do other things. So maybe I'll bring this here, and then I'll bring this one over here, and then they'll meet together to make me some like crafting resources, for example. So yeah, let's try it. Ore excavator, we'll face that this way. Or should it go this way? This way seems fine. Face that way. Then we got one over here that we can put down. We'll face that this way. Yeah. And then we'll somehow bring them together. So we have to smelt them individually.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments.
Graphics Blue.
Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your
Oh,
arsenal,
I forgot.
which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
Okay. I don't know what the clever robotics is, but we could do the Griffiths Blue again. Let's do it. Why not? But yes, what were we doing? We were bringing both of these over here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. What is the crafting recipe for these? Oh, so straight up, we literally just need a fabricator. That's it.
I've gotten slightly better.
Oh, look at that. We leveled up. I don't know what that means, but okay. Let's drink some water.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot about this. It hasn't gone away. I don't know what they mean by that, but I don't know. What if it's a side effect? What's that? Oh, is it a good one again? Look like everything. Yeah, look at the grass is green again. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and claim from the Griffiths Blue. Ah! Hold on. I don't know if I want to. Should we claim this right now? We should. We'll be able to travel as well. And we need to travel to find some of this calcium ore.
You've just unlocked the UPP-7. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Gal, what dangers do you have in mind? This is a peaceful mission, and in the documents I had access to, I don't remember seeing anything about a predator species on the planet, aside from us.
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store for you.
Okay, 200
Reloading.
should be good for a pistol, right? Arcadia still has some surprises for you. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so we need to bring. Oh yeah, we need to analyze down here.
Now we know more.
Nice. Okay, so what I want to do, I don't know how I want to set this up exactly, because this is not going to be, this is really just going to be for us to just get passive building materials.
Arcadia 7
Wait.
has finished regenerating.
I think that was a smelter I was building. Ah, so the planet regenerates. B. Fabricator, there we go. So in theory, the way this should work... Dang. Okay, hold on. We need to build some more solar power stuff. Jeez. Is that the right orientation? Yeah. Jeez, this is lagging a little bit. Now, why I could build that, I don't know. In theory, that building should not be stable, because this one isn't, right? Yeah, even right there, it's not stable. Okay, that hopefully should be enough, right? Everything looks blue. I believe that means it's working. Okay, so like I was saying, Hopefully, these two machines won't blow it out like that. All right. Right. And then over here, should go in here. I don't like the way, you know, it look a little janky right now, but you know, hey, you know, what else can we do for real? Because if I bring this that way too much, it'll cross through that building and it won't actually build. So we could even get it to make us pistol ammo. I like that idea. I don't think I need it that much though, but yeah. Now let's see. It's a longer of a thing, so it's gonna take a little bit. Oh wow, this is so cool. I actually didn't think that it would be something where you combine two things. I feel like the only game I've played like this where it's like automation is like that Shapes game. Maybe other stuff too, like incremental games where you eventually automate stuff, but I feel like this reminds me of that in a way. Wow, okay, so we could just leave that running and just constantly have building materials.
Hey, Han?
I'd prefer it if you address me using my rank.
Don't you think that makes communication more difficult? There's only 4 of us here. Who are you trying to impress?
I'm not. I've worked hard for my rank.
By murdering people.
Among other things.
So, Han, how about taking a little break? That sounded like a yes to me. Great.
So what is this crafting? This is crafting with titanium bars. Does anything use titanium bars at the moment? I believe that we're making stuff for all 3 of these that are moving. But I believe we need to make stuff for this. So we don't have this stuff over here yet. So we will probably help out the Griffith's Blue. Just because this one's about 1/3 of the way done. Alright, so all we gotta do is just build the same stuff over here. So we need a fabricator. And then we will build a... Oh, shoot. No, we have a solution for that. We don't even have to go waste our time crafting. That's so crazy to me. Now, the other thing is, like, where do we put this? Like, you know, how do we... Is there a way to bring this... Do we have to just wait for that storage thing that we unlock later on? You know? Alright, that should help us out. To make some titanium rods, and we want to send those rods to here, so that way we have some wolfen wire and some rods coming. Now that we have a constant flow of building materials, we could kind of, like, you know, spend a little bit of time like fitting out our room or our area, if you will, and then soon we'll go exploring. That's cool. Okay. We're looking pretty good right now. What we do need is a little bit more building materials. Well, we got a lot of this stuff too. Maybe let's insert it into our recipe thing. Is it? It's not this. This is the analyzer, right? Yeah. We have a little calcium. So we need a little bit of that too. Huh, we need blueprints. I wonder where we get that. Used at the recipe station to unlock item production. Nice, so we'll be able to make the wolfram plates very soon. Okay. I think that's it. We don't actually get a bed, right? They don't want us to be comfortable. Okay, exploration time. I mean, I want to make the base look a little more pretty, but you know, hey. Hopefully while we're gone, it'll get some stuff done for us. We can get a lot of loot. Are we hungry or whatnot? Yeah, we're hungry and thirsty.
Tasty.
Okay, 107 is the max for
good
hunger.
stuff. Interesting plant.
And we don't have a map quite yet. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Yeah, I say we loot around a little bit. Maybe once we get half a full inventory or a decent amount of stuff, we can head out, I guess. Nice. Oh yeah, no map. Is that a material? I gotta remember my gun is 1 or 2 or something like that. It's not 1. You know, my gun is 2. Oh look, it's a thing, I think, right? Let's see, can I mine that? Cannot build outside base core area, so I think I need to build a base core. Oh, before we do that, what's this? Okay, just the... Oh wow, we could get that from up here? That's kind of cool. Now, I like this. I like this part. It's getting hot, though. So I have to let it cool off and then mine the rest of it later. I'm curious if we get the stuff or do we have to go next to it? Oh, we get the stuff too. Wow. Okay, so we need to build another base core. Allows the building of other structure protects your base from fire waves. Allows for the building to be of other structures, protect your base from fire waves. So that was a fire wave, I guess. That's what the game defines it as. Ooh, that stretch. Let me get some water. Oh. Exceeding its capacity will disable the fire wave protection, leaving your base inoperable for a longer amount of time. I don't know what that means. Like, well, you know, am I gonna, is building this gonna be harmful? You know? Help it. Oh, is that the thing? Shoot, there's some more resources over there, too. If we can get 2 in one little circle, that would be great. I don't think we can. I think we're kind of pushing it, to be fair. Nah, we can't. Okay. We could always move it, too. And to be fair, we also don't need multiple resources in one go. Like, look at that also up there. We gotta go see what that's about. Ah, so when you push R for, like, reload, that's how you cool it down without overloading it. Alright, base core going up. I don't really have any, like, rhyme or reason at the moment other than just wanting to put it higher than most of this terrain just in case. Yeah, that seems okay to me. Buildings placed in within range of 2 base cores will use the capacity of both of them. Oh, interesting.
Bravo. Future Health
Chris,
Solutions is
as an
happy with your
astrophysicist,
work.
you must be
New
intrigued by how
rewards have
Ruptura
been
behaves.
unlocked.
Of course.
Look in the terminal
If we
to
understand the
assign them.
processes occurring inside
Future
it, we will
Health
deepen
Solutions
our
for more
understanding of the
problems.
universe.
Yeah, maybe we can. Well, I guess we can't build this way. So maybe I messed up. Let's rebuild the base core a little higher. Because I'm thinking if we go this way with it, then we'll need, you know, we'll need more resources or something. We also could go that way with it, I guess. But it's like so much, like. Alright, let's just build the base core and then see what we can do next. So we'll build the base core like here. That seems okay, right? Even if it's super high, we can still build to it, I feel like. Okay, so now we want to build an ore excavator. We'll build it like that. I don't think we really need a habitat over here. We could build one. I don't know if how dangerous it's supposedly supposed to be, but when we encounter enemies, maybe we'll figure it out. I know they look like spider little things and whatnot. Support a platform. So I'm gonna break this. Build the supported platform here. There we go.
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation.
Nice.
You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Okay, we gotta go collect some more rewards. So the smelter should give us that calcium block. Nice. And then eventually we'll be able to make the calcium sheets. But let's just go ahead and focus on what we have at the moment. I don't even know how that's working, okay? Looks like mostly a floating building. Let's build some stairs. Okay. Build one more platform. Okay. So now we have that crafting. We need some power. I don't know, like, is it better if they face the sun like this, you know? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. This thing is smoky. Upgrade core, choose level. Oh, I could upgrade the core? Huh.
Wow! You have fulfilled another
Wow,
order
almost
from
all
the
our stuff
Griffiths
got
Blue
done.
Corporation. Claim your reward.
Oh, I can't make calcium block? I guess not yet, huh?
Great.
Okay, so maybe the objective at the moment is to just build the excavators. Ah, so we gotta go back. Okay, I think that might be the move, to build the excavators until we're able to build other stuff. Yeah, we'll be back. The calcium will hopefully help us do something, though. Yeah, the game looks cool. I feel like besides like the frame drops when it's loading, like it looks pretty cool. Oh, let me sit different, sit up a little bit. My knees kind of hurting the way I got my feet. Ha 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 ha. And you know what else is the good part about this? I literally have a build that is currently making building materials at the moment. In theory, that should be full. I don't know how much equals full. 1,000. That's what's up. Okay, so now this is making wolfram ore. What needs wolfram ore now? Oh shoot. Or not wolfram ore, it's making wolfram wire. So we'll go ahead and do the clever robotics. We'll do clever robotics for this as well, because we might need to, I think we have to unlock this wolfram plate. That way it could do something while we're trying to optimize the calcium. And this one is done too. This is making the rods. So what needs the rods? So we'll do that. Can we even make the plates? Let's see. No, not yet. So these two. So we'll put this one on the first one, and we'll put this one on Selenium. Nice. And I'm still little resources while we're here. I'm not sure how much of this stuff we need. Oh yeah, and then we need, did we get the, yeah, we did get the materials. Alright, let's see what all we unlocked. So, we unlocked a med tool used to heal yourself and other players, charged by killing vermin, taking damage, and collecting plants. The med tool will be automatically equipped once claimed.
You know that feeling when
Plus
you
8.
accidentally get hit by a car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap. Those problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the med tool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Even I have to admit
That
they
ad
did
is
good by
crazy.
us. I would dream of having easy access to a med tool back at my job. But why didn't you just say what it was outright?
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health
Ads,
Solutions
you know?
require I do things a certain way.
Okay, so we also got an inventory
Due to
upgrade.
your
We got 8
hard
more
work,
slots.
We have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets.
And then we got grenades.
Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Attracts vermin when deployed. Charged by killing vermin and harvesting meteors. Okay.
I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
I understand. If we must, we must. I'm listening.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age. The Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay.
Okay. Everything looks good to me. I gotta go back and collect more calcium. Now, what else can we build? Can we build? I don't think we unlocked storage yet, did we? Trying to figure out where that would even be. We unlocked personal storage. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add a couple personal storage bins inside of our home. Where can we do so at, though? We could put some down here in the wall. Okay, though, that looks good to me. We don't really have that much stuff either. Did we unlock the map yet? Jeez, we just still didn't unlock the map. Which one unlocks the map? Ah, so that calcium one, when we get some calcium more, we'll be able to unlock the map. I think that's how that works. I'm gonna go look just in case. Because I believe it wants us to... Ah, so I can go ahead and go back over there and build an OCL. We do have something, okay. I'm curious at what point that ends and at what point this begins. Like, can I build stuff here? Building required. Oh, no. Okay, that won't count. What about this? Wow, I could build all the way out here. What about this way? Shoot, so I need to maybe build this over just a little bit so it overlaps, I think. I don't know. If I want all of it to be connected, then I do have to move it over. Will it break all my stuff if I move it, though? What I do want to do is build this out this way. I want to see what I'm working with, you know? Greetings. Hi, Emmy. How are you? Hope I said your name right. Okay. Okay, let's see how far back we might have to move this. I'm glad. That's good to hear. Just came in to check out some gameplay. Nice. That's awesome. Hope you're having a good day. This game's pretty cool. Ah, you know what's crazy? I've been wanting Satisfactory for so long. And this is my budget option. No, no, I'm joking. No, I just haven't got around to buying it. But yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, this game is pretty sick. And I have a feeling since I like this, I'm gonna like the other one. Let's see. One. So maybe like 10 blocks over, I guess. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out too. Yeah, this game, I think the difference is that it has like enemies and different things, but I do like the automation process. Man, I love Green Hill. Like, man, that's exactly what made me buy the game. Like, I knew it had, you know, okay reviews, and people were like, hey, you know, it's cool.
Biologist,
you know what I mean? But I really,
as an expert in that field, you must find the vermin interesting.
I find them terrifying.
They're just animals.
They've evolved and survived in extreme conditions. They understand Arcadia much better than we do.
We'll be the ones that conquer it in the end.
How's that? Okay. So we can build... Okay, I guess the theory is that we could build stuff in between. Let's try to put down something else. I think we did it. So we should be able to have it overlap for the most part, so we could put stuff all the way in between here, and we can connect the factories at this point too. But yeah, this is pretty cool so far. The one thing that I don't like is the you know, the little spider things, but I haven't really encountered them yet. I don't like the way this looks. We're gonna connect it all. I wish there was a way to lock location, lock Z level. So if I, what did I do? Z? That's not what I even wanted to build. Oh, maybe I pushed the button to copy something. Also, Y to lock the Z level. I like that. I like that. I might leave that on if it stays on like that. We'll connect these. That'll get this powered up at bare minimum. We'll build some stairs. We're gonna make it look a little bit prettier later. Building's not stable. Interesting. And then now we need an OCL. So essentially, we are prisoners sent here by some company, and they sent us to some random planet, and they want us to use our prison sentence to survive in this planet and send resources back up to Earth. That's a hilarious premise. Yeah, it is. Can you imagine, like, being in, like, I think this is, like, literally some Black Mirror stuff, you know? Like, I don't have a body anymore. I have a sleeve. And when I die, my mind gets transferred to something that prints out a new sleeve for me, you know? That's weird. Definitely something out of a Black Mirror episode. Okay, moon energy, take this. Oh, so that's the issue. We don't need the smelter at the moment. So we can just go ahead and... Will that break everything? I think we're good. Now I have to connect it just for the reasoning of putting power into it. Nice. But before it does that, I'm gonna take some.
I can use this.
I like the double jump too. But yeah, it's pretty cool. See, I thought that these base cores had nothing to do with each other. I thought they were just different types of base cores or different types of bases. But I might be able to connect all of my different factories from different places all to one location. That's cool. I kind of want to explore too, but I still didn't get the map. I want to see if I unlocked something closer to the map. I also feel like doing that Moon Corporation might help me too. Let's skip a map. Maybe we could explore a little something. I see something over there, and I also see something over there. I kind of want to check this out first. And I'm a little scaredy cat, so I'm going to bring some protection with me. Ah, okay, no worries. Appreciate you lurking. I gotta fix the ads. That's the one thing I gotta fix on Twitch. I don't know how they are. Last time I did the minimum ads that it recommended for you to... I don't know what it was saying, but it's been a while since I've been very consistent. But let's try to see what this is. So far, no enemies. Is that water sound?
I see you've approached the geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Better to be aware of your surroundings.
Oh my god, look at that. Ugh. Dead body has damaged memory module, Figler, and aqua fluid. I need the map to do it. I think there's mobs over there. Let's see, is that a mob? I think it is. Yeah, look at that. We got hit markers. And these things jump. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We need a better weapon. And we need a map to be able to even... Okay then. I guess we'll be back. We can't use that without a map, so... No need to go and fight the enemies. We can go fight them to see what we get.
Come here.
Nice. More resources.
Good stuff.
I believe that these little alien carrots are just like food, and then the little bulbs, hydro bulbs, are just like stuff to drink. Hey, with the first, what's up, Saint Laurent? How are you? How's your day going? Okay, we'll be back. You know, I don't see a reason to go fight spiders, you know? What's the reasoning? You know, why would I go ambitiously fight spiders, you know? What do I have to gain? I'm doing pretty good. I appreciate you asking. Trying out this relatively new game. Oh my god. Look.
What was
Whoa.
that?
I hear noise. I hear
I've heard
noise.
of a species like that.
Order completed. The main threat on this planet. You. And so
What do you mean, main?
Waiting for you. Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 that you were eliminated for old model
That's the one thing about this
on
game.
Arcadia. They might contain useful items.
What might contain use? Interesting. But I'm doing pretty good. I appreciate you asking. I hope you're having a good day.
By these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Another nightmare no one told us about. What were those creatures? Their behavior was similar to several species, but classifying them at first glance seems impossible based on the taxonomies I know. Why didn't we get any information on them?
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them.
Why?
Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Right.
Hollywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
So they've been sending people here knowing that it's enemies, knowing the planet blows up every 30 seconds,
Interesting
you know?
plant.
Can't complain. That's nice to hear.
I need to drink something.
Have you played this game yet, LeBron? Try to find some game to play from my ever-growing Steam library. I literally feel that. And welcome back, Emmy. How are you? How'd your food go? Do you get weapons by default? No, you have to unlock them. I'm a little scared. They like have like spider things. Look at that. They jump. Oh no. I will have to come and claim this land for myself eventually. So maybe we can kill what's here. Okay. I'm scary, but I'm not that scary, am I? I'm not gonna lie. If the big spider come out, I'm dipping. Ooh,
Changing mags.
Instantly, I got a trigger finger, and that was not okay. Just one. The music implies that I have people hunting me. Danger? Where? My character's just so. Oh my god! I don't like that. They can take the jump away from them. Jeez. Any more? Okay, those weren't that bad, you know? The fact that they jump make them a lot more scarier, you know? Look at that. It looks like a loot box or something. Ooh, ravioli sounds really good. That's one of the things I kind of want to make, like, from scratch. The music's playing, but we're the enemies. And that's the scarier part. Like, it's just gonna jump at me and I'm gonna be scared. There it is. There we go. Anything else in between me and the loot box? This scary looking thing. Ugh, I don't like the way it was looking at me. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, once the music stops, I'm safe. Those weren't that bad after jump reacted and shoot. Yeah, no, yeah. Come on.
Changing mags.
If you guys know me, I'm a loot goblin. I do not care. Give me.
That's what I need.
Did I take it? I did. I did.
Reloading.
I can jump too. See?
Changing mags.
Oh, you can also slide, I think. Not in the water, I guess. Oh, there's one more.
It's dead.
Where are they respawning from? Okay, so those are. And the craziest part is, I think those are the smallest.
Detected.
No,
I
no,
recommend
run.
finding a safe place.
That's fucked. That is so fucked. She tells me this within 30 seconds of me having to be in my base. Jeez. Okay, now we gotta go before the planet ruptures. So that's essentially like what's going on. So the waves are essentially when the planet's star explodes. I think that's the planet star or the planet's sun. That's gonna explode at some point. And I hope we can make it. I think we can. Look at our bases right there. But if we don't make it, we'll just blow up. That's essentially what'll happen. We'll blow up with the planet. Okay, we're good. We actually got a really good view upstairs of what happens when it happens. Or when it... So that thing is going to explode. And I just can't be outside when it's there. So I guess that's the StarRupture part of it. Like, we're essentially sent to a planet that constantly explodes. So much so that they sent us here in sleeves of our skins. Like, what? Okay, now, actually, she gave me enough time to get home. I probably could have walked home. Maybe. Maybe, you know, little skips here or two. I actually heard skipping was more effective than running, funny enough. What happens if you go too far from base? Yeah, you could build pretty much anywhere you want. But the only way to survive the rupture is to be inside of a building. I think the same with the enemies. I don't think they could break inside your building. So you see like the star, or yeah, the star that is providing us light is exploding like probably every 20 to 30 minutes or so. All right. This looks so cool though. Like just the image of this is just so sick.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety
like
immediately.
This part where she said head to safety immediately, like if I was outside, would I make it? No. Why does, you know, I know it's just there, you know, but
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. And then eventually the planet will turn back to normal temperature and we can go back outside. But I'm also curious what all we can explore while it's doing that. So head to safety immediately as though you have time. No, really. Hydration low. Okay. We can fix that. What's this? 10 toxicity. Ooh, I don't like the idea of that. Let's just...
Life would not exist without water.
No, it would not. Oh, I could have did this. So let's do some food now. Oh yeah, and also none of this will actually work until it's... Oh, it does, actually. I think. Interesting that I can use it right away. Last time I played this, it didn't do that, but that could be something different. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah, why something nearby caught fire? Somebody just texted me asking if I was okay. I'm okay. Thankfully.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
I'm happy to not be in like a building with like a crap ton of people, like, you know. So yeah, oh. Hold on. Let me not burn my toes. Okay, so yeah, that's essentially what happened. All my stuff stops working for a short period of time.
What do you think of the technical resources for this mission?
They're amazing. All of these printed buildings are frickin' awesome. It's too bad we can't play with all of them right away.
I have to admit, I'm also rather impressed.
I'm not impressed at all. Like, send me home. Like, what crime did we even commit? We gotta read the player bios. But from my knowledge, I don't think we committed any crime. Like, literally crime, like crimes that they say could be crime. Okay. So nice, we got some ignitium? I forgot what they called that. That's something else we could do too. We could perhaps explore nearby. I don't really like this. It's like every, like, however long, 20 to 30 minutes, your game just looks like a barren wasteland. And you just gotta wait for the temperature to go back to normal. What else we'll do, since we're near the house and it looks like this, maybe we won't explore too far. I actually don't even have a map, which is the most frustrating part of all of it. Because if I had a map, I could kind of sort of come back to where I was if I go too far. I don't know how big the map is in general, so this one will give me a map, and I can add points to it. Only 30 points, but there's nothing going to this. Let's check on our resources. Everything should be back up and working though. Yeah, that's doing okay. That just needs a lot. 6,400 materials is a lot, to be fair. I will take some building materials with me. Love to see it. Hi, what's up? How are you, Auntie Social Queen? This game is pretty cool. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? But this game is like, I heard somebody say this game is like Satisfactory mixed with Factorio mixed with something else. I don't know what else would it be, but like it's like a survival-esque game where you essentially are a prisoner, got sent to a random planet, and they want you to make resources for Earth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm serving out a sentence right now. We did something bad in the eyes of the law. So now we're stuck to this planet that has spiders on it. Like, what? I was panicking earlier. No, for real. And I kind of want to fix the way this looks up too. I'm curious, can we use this time to go explore someplace we haven't explored yet? In theory, there's some buildings like over in this direction. I can't ping. Like, will the enemies spawn in right now? Not the spiders. I know, right? Like, they could have chose robots. They could have, you know, they could have chose so much other stuff. Spiders? And they jump. That's the worst part. They jump. Jumping spiders. Okay. He said no. Is that what I need to go look at? I think that might be it. We could fix this other stuff later. I am very curious. If the planet incinerated, there should be no mobs. And if they're mobs, there may be the scariest mobs that I've ever seen if they can survive that. Yeah, I want to see what that is. I'll take this out just in case. Music changed, I think. I don't know. But I'm doing pretty good. I've been having a good time. Trying to get B into Helldivers. We'll see, we'll see. Oh. That was interesting. It just glitched a little bit. I think it's just the map loading, maybe. Can we break any of this stuff? Oh, a rubble pile. So we can't break any of this stuff. Dead body. Air jumper LEM reduces double jump cost by 30. Heavy
Could
ammo.
come in handy.
So we'll be able to craft different weapons. Storage box. We got some war bonds, another memory module, and some shotgun. Whoa! Just wait. Just wait. Me plus shotgun plus spiders equals dead spiders, you know? Does this have a definitive end? I'm not really sure.
The abandoned
It's still
outpost of a previous expedition. Search the area. You'll find equipment and
still
information
early access.
you can use.
It's still
Can
early
I
access.
use any of
Jeez,
what's
they
left
keep talking
standing?
over me.
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an older model, incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't
Yeah,
tell
that's
anyone.
good. Wonder
I
what that
can't
is.
even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies.
Interesting.
Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
Oh shoot, I can't shift and click like I normally do. But this is made by the company that made Green Hell Creepy Jar, and that's one of my favorite games. I like how realistic of a survival game it is. So, okay. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if it's fall damage that, but said that was a dead prisoner. Yeah, yeah. They know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Said a sniper rifle so you don't have to get close to the spiders. Oh yeah. That's probably top tier. Okay. Up the stairs. Up here. What's the storage box? Foley snack. Look, is that hot Cheetos? Some Cheeto balls or something? That's cute. Item printer destroyed. Maybe that's why everything looks old. Another dead body. They had a lesser life giver LEM, increases max health by 12.
Gotcha.
I'm curious how that works, because clearly my max health I don't think increased. Notes for LEM system test report. Ask for reinforcements, urgent. Lewis is dead. Harold is seriously wounded. Further testing if it's because of the LEM. Lewis's discs destroyed when he fell. Tell Harold when he's better. They damaged the regeneration chamber. Repairs will take some time. Harold is unable to fight. Moved him to the chamber room. Will really die here if they come again. Who? Suspend testing. Don't provoke them any. Who is them? Are there more spiders? Are there bigger spiders? Is there a mommy spider that's coming for my head? Like, you know? What's that? Calorie bar. Look like Jello. Yeah, we gotta look at everything when we get back. How did I put all that? What about the... Okay, there we go. Story items are not lost on death. That's cool to know. Man. And then I think we did everything. There's a couple more piles of stuff on the floor. And I see the grass turning green, so I'm getting the heck out of here. Oop. Alright. Said or worse? Right. Maybe giant ground worms? That could be viable. That could be very possible. I look at the grass. The grass is literally turning green. Maybe while we're not looking at it, it'll turn more green. I like that. This movement mechanic is pretty sick. No, I just assume that since the planet just caught on fire, that the spiders are dead for now. And then if, you know, they're either dead or all crawled into a cave or something like that. And then maybe they'll respawn. I'm not really sure, but we really didn't encounter any enemies at all. Whoa. No fall damage? Like literally, or? We gotta find the highest point. I think it just means the explosion effects are off. Yeah. Most likely the right answer. But we will check on this. I gotta build this a little bit better. Nice. So it literally needs 5 more. How many building materials we have? So in order to speed this up, we're probably going to end up building more
You were right, Gal.
excavators.
That was frightening. Such power.
Such power. I guess I could always move it later. I might just build this here and then just move it later. Oh, we can unlock the storage. That's gonna be helpful, so we can carry more stuff. What kind of ore was that? This is calcium. Building is too long. Oh, we need to place a something like this. And then to here. Ah, okay, okay. And we'll build some stairs up. And then we could also do this at the same time. Was anything else for calcium? I don't think so. Nice. That's gonna take a long time though. Not that long, but it's not going any faster. I'll tell you that much. I didn't mean to build that, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, now let's build a rail into this. I'm not complaining that I don't see any spiders right now. I am complaining that we don't have power though. I think this is the right orientation, right?
Doctor,
Yep.
do you see anything we should be worried about?
That's your job. I don't
My
have time to
job?
pay attention to things like that.
You're not afraid of death?
What's death when we have sleeves? But losing
says
time
that?
is definitely
I
a
guess the
setback.
doctor does, huh? What's death if we have sleeves? Like, what? Is that not traumatizing? Oh, this reminds me of a movie I watched over the summer. It's called Mickey 17. It's based off a book. I'm going to read the book eventually. But it's based off a book, and it's basically about some guy who, you know, he owes a lot of people a whole bunch of money. So he literally agrees to go to this other planet, right? And basically, it's a long line. Everybody wants to get off Earth, right? And basically, he just signs his life away without realizing that he signs his life away. So he signs up to literally just be somebody who dies over and over and over again, and they print him out over and over and over again. And it's a really cool idea for a story, let alone a book, because it was a book before it was a story, or you know, a movie. But yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Like, this is me on a planet, and they have me testing their stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Okay, that should be done at any moment. Like, truthfully. Oh no, actually, it's gonna take a little bit longer than I thought. Okay, so they need about a little under about 200 pieces left. All right, we'll go back to our main base. Mickey 17. Yep, that was a pretty good movie.
Stuff.
Robert Pattinson was the star in the movie. You know what? That man, he acted his butt off, okay? For me, a Twilight diehard, you know, lover, you know, but I just feel like, yeah, it was just real different. Like, it was different than anything he's done before. Even his voice and whatnot. Like, I feel like in Twilight, like, he's just, like, aura farming, like, you know? But in Mickey 17, like, he feels like a real guy. Like, you know, he doesn't feel like a fictional character that's glistening in the wind or in the sun. Clean my glasses. Uh-oh. Shoot. Dropping things. Oh, I had a glasses wipe next to me. Crazy. Adding it to my watch list. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I cry. I cry on every movie I watch though. So most movies. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was very emotional. I think it kind of showed the toll of, like, you know, he didn't know what he was, you know, taking on. I'm not spoiling it, by the way, and it just shows the toll of, like, what he went through.
The Moon Energy Corporation received
And, like,
its order.
why it's important to
You can
read
claim
contracts,
your
right?
rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal.
Yeah.
We're very happy with your services.
You're welcome. As if I didn't, you know, choose to be here. Alright, so now we have our first
You
map.
have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
I assume it's some sort of a navigation system? A map?
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Primitive language, yeah. Sure. So these are our base cores. Oh, interesting. I wish we could see, you know, how far they are. I guess we'll go back over here and maybe we'll unlock the geoscanner so we can get a bigger view of the map. And then, yeah, this is where we just came from, that abandoned base. But it also looked like there's something very close to our current base too. So maybe we'll go over here to the geoscanner first. How much ammo do we have? Oh yeah, let's empty out our stuff. Actually, what can we actually scan? So we'll do the ignitium. What's this? Used in. Okay, so some of this stuff is literally meant for... Whoa, this gives us so much data points. Could be worth something. So when it says it could be worth something, that means we just use it to scan.
Fascinating.
I like this. Could be worth something. And what's this? Damage personal interface. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. And I think with that stuff, we can use this to use all these materials to get other stuff like this. So we can insert that. Eventually, when we get to 1,000, we'll be able to craft this calcium block. So that's kind of what this recipe station does. So also quite easy. No, that's so real. I'm such an empathetic person though. Like literally, like, man, like them videos of them people giving out money to random people to help them. Like he'll be like a guy, and he'll be like, you know, I just need a little, you know, little couple quarters for the bus, you know, and most people walk by him. But like the first person that come by, and it's always the person that looks like they need the money the most. It's always somebody who's actually homeless or somebody who's really struggling that gives him those coins, right? And he's like, here's $5,000. I'm like, ah, like, you know, I don't know. That just does something to me. I think some people just, people who do kind stuff in life deserve kind stuff given to them, you know? That's how I feel. Okay, we could just do this and this one. We could do all of them. I kind of want to see what all there is. We'll do that so when we're ready to build this, we can. We're probably... Quartz is crazy. Where can we get this quartz from? Maybe there's some place in the map we haven't gone to. And then we definitely need some more calcium. So yeah, we'll be back. We need to get some titanium bars to be able to craft these, and some wolfram bars. Well, that's cool. The only thing we need are those. And another thing that's cool that we could do when we analyze the stuff is that we can automatically upgrade wherever we are. So, like I can skip to this. I have 2,000, so I probably won't get there. So like it'll get me close. But if it's something that I'm really close to and I'm really motivated to do, then I can use those points to do that. We gotta work on adding more stuff though. Okay, so this is going to that, that's going to that. But obviously we need to learn how to make this titanium sheet. And we cannot, I think we'll use a fabricator to make that titanium sheet. And I think it uses a titanium bar to make it. So, Let's go ahead and grab these titanium bars. That's the thought. Oh, you know what? We got something new. We got these storage depots. So I'm thinking we build a storage depot like in between so we could collect some of this stuff. So ideally, if I had a storage depot in between this and that, then it will collect these bars, I think.
Maeve, I'm really impressed by your skills.
Let's try it.
Where did you learn your trade?
On the moon, Mars, but mainly from my dad.
You worked together?
Only on Earth. Dad's afraid of flying through space, but he could fix a spaceship in midair.
Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, so now that we did that, we'll build the fabricator. Here we go. We'll fix this little hole. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. And then now, the last thing we need is an orbital cannon launcher. Oh, I guess... Let's build another one of these storage depots. If it works how I think it works, that might be helpful for us to not have to ruin the progress of these machines to just grab materials. Let's see. Oh, I gotta choose what it stores. We want to store this titanium bars. There we go. Boom. And then we want to use this to make the titanium rods. And then, using this orbital cannon launcher, we will send that stuff up, you know, to the sky. Ah, we're out of power. Okay. Yeah, this is a little interesting. I'm curious, like, wow, we could even put that here. I'm not really complaining about it, to be fair. I'm just surprised that it's allowing us to place these like this because of the environment. Okay, that'll be a little raised. I'm not mad about it being raised. We're not hopefully gonna stare at it too often. It'll be a little higher, but you know, hey. Nice. Yeah, this is a pretty cool game so far. I do get very scared at the spiders though, but I don't know how they're gonna, like, how they're gonna spawn. Like, are they just gonna be places when I explore the map, or are they gonna be like in waves or something? Like, am I randomly gonna have to defend my base? Like, that's what I want to know. Is this gonna become a base defending type of game? Which I think it has. It can. I think it has everything you need in one. I'm not sure what all different things I could build, but I don't know. They don't have like traps or anything else either, so like stuff to catch the bugs with. All right, and then we will. Oh shoot! I didn't build another. Okay, I'm supposed to build a thing. Not this. Not the OCL. I gotta build the storage. There we go. And so now, at the very end, which we can't do at the moment, but all right. And the cool part is I already built something that's building materials for me, so that's cool. I think I'm gonna build some, I do have enough, I think. I should have enough to get around this corner at least. Let's see, lock Z level is Y. Yeah, I think this game's worth it. Like, for the amount of content that it is, if it's still on sale for sure, like I think it's like a $20 game maybe. I got it on sale for like 15 bucks though, or 15 or 16 bucks. Ah, you know what else we could do? We could get a storage depot to build that connect this. Now I'm curious, like, how sweet is this game? Can I use this to put it into my building and automatically put my resources into that machine? Now that would be something totally cool.
Can we ask for more supplies?
Your rights were written down and presented to you as Appendix
I don't like Gal.
6A in
I don't
your
like her.
contract.
She make me
I
mad.
didn't get that appendix.
Exactly.
I will also put some stuff up, so because it did say something about materials disappearing when you die. So maybe we put like raw materials in this bottom one. I normally like to put like food and whatnot. That's food. Is that food? Yeah. And then we'll keep these two. This is kind of sort of a resource too. And then this middle one, and we'll probably build more storage later, but this will be for special stuff. Like these war bonds or these random LEMs I keep collecting. We don't know if we can insert them yet, but nice. So now we go, I think I go to the geoscanner. I really don't have much on me, on my person. So if we die, we lose a little bit of building materials, but that's it. Hopefully we can survive. I'm curious like how it goes, because there was enemies like nearby, like adjacent to this location.
Interesting plant.
Yeah, let's grab more. I'm gonna grab more things on the way back, just in case. I don't think that's an enemy. I think we cleared for the most part. I don't know how it works, but that's the water sound. The water sound kind of sounds like a creepy crawling sound. So it gets me a little paranoid. Okay, let's do this. I guess we gotta unlock the map. I'm gonna be extremely cautious just in case.
Geoscanner initialized.
Exploder.
Exploder? What do you mean? Exploder? I can't actually. Oh!
It was self-defense.
What?
We need ammo.
Oh my god, I put the freaking ammo up. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta run back. We're gonna get chased all the way back to. Oh my god, I'm still being chased, I think. Hold on. I have a feeling I might have to start that over when I get back, but we'll have to see when we go. What's that? It looks blue now. Maybe that's the blue stuff from the guy, the thing I shot. It exploded onto the machine. Whew. Whew. I did it again. I didn't goofed. I said all I need is food, water, building materials. I don't need nothing else. Not a dang thing, you know. In a world full of spiders, I need nothing. Zero. Nada.
I can use this.
That should be enough.
Reloading.
Whew, okay. Yeah, I think without a gun, I don't know if I would have did that. I could have. I don't know how much damage that our miner thing does, but you know, there's also that. All right, let's go see the damage that we did. It's probably a whole bunch of enemies waiting on us, but hey, we're doing what we gotta do. Huh. I'm trying to go off the music and just try my best not to panic too much. Hold on, let me get my stamina back. It looks disgusting. What is that? How to push it again? Oh gosh. Okay, just get ready. To be fair, I might just take off my, depending on how loud the noise gets, I might take off my other earpod.
Danger. Changing mags.
That's the one thing, the terrain is hard to see these little crawler things. Oh, shoot. Oh gosh. Ah!
Changing mags. We're safe. We must fight.
Please. Please, for the love of jeez. Get away! Get away!
What's going on?
Infection cloud. Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
These beings are very unusual.
Anything else on me? Okay.
Changing mags.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Exploder biofact. I guess I'll keep my eyes out for any of the extra stuff. Any more? Oh. Man, that was crazy. Okay, so there's a dead body up there. There's a drone wreck all the way up north. Wow. Okay, so every time we do one of these, so in effort to get more of the map clear, we'll have to fight off hordes of enemies, perhaps, or most likely. Is that in? Okay, no, those are things flying in the air. Wow. That was definitely something. We didn't die or lose as much health as I thought, so maybe, you know, I'm just paranoid for no reason, I guess. Spiders really do give me a little bit of anxiety, okay? But man, do those little tiny things just make me... I think it's the noise, right? Taking off one AirPod was a little bit more bearable. What's that?
Good stuff.
Prickler.
Come here.
Prickler. I guess we can, now that we got the good loot, the good stuff. I guess we didn't get no loot. We just unlocked a portion of the map. Yeah, I'm really curious how this goes. So far, like this is genuinely like the farthest I've made it in the game. So I'm definitely curious how this all goes and whatnot, what all there is to explore. There's definitely stuff over here. I don't know how big the map is. That's not bad. We're in the middle of we're in the middle of the map right now. I don't think this is bad. Like, this is a pretty big map. Yeah. Looks like it's not too bad, honestly. Yeah, it's not bad. I will say that the part is, like, if you're a little scary like me, then, you know, maybe you won't have the best time, but I genuinely think it's a really cool game. And I guess we'll fix this. I guess we'll also find out if, like, the enemies will ever come to our base. That's something else that I'm curious about, because I will build this base high AF off the ground. Like, this base will be 50 meters off the ground if I can. What are we making? I gotta build stairs everywhere too. Also, like, can we eventually go all the way back there? That's something else I want to try. So I'll probably get it eventually. Nice. I think it's worth it. I don't really know, like, you know, I think, you know, late game may be something, but it's definitely something that is going to be extremely fun if you have a group of friends as well. So we're not ready to craft that, but we can craft this and put that here. Where else? Nice. So yeah, we did do this. So now we have literally 400 titanium bars to use. And that's going to help us with crafting other stuff. Between all my games, I've been putting the most time into this and Hytale. I actually brought this first, and I played through it a little bit, you know, to see if I was, like, you know, liking it. And then I played Hytale, like, a couple days later, because you know how it is when you buy multiple games in the same day. So nice. Now we can make titanium beams. Oh, I should have did the sheet. I don't know if the beam is helpful. We'll have more eventually. And there's this. This hasn't been doing anything. Wolfram wire. So there's only one thing that uses the wire. We'll do the wire while we save up. Because what else do we do, right? And it seems like it gives you incentive to level up because it get more per time it uploads. Also take these. I'm surprised it's not done yet, but to be fair, it's going through a fabricator, so it's not as easy as that. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. I've had a lot of fun. I'm gonna eat, drink, get some water, and hopefully edit this video. I'm hoping I can post this video before the end of the week, but if not, I'm gonna try my best to stream on Sunday. We're gonna see. If not Sunday, it'll be Tuesday, definitely. But Amy Tots, I really appreciate you coming in. I'm definitely gonna give you a follow when I get off stream. And anybody else who's been chilling and lurking, I appreciate you guys for being here. Try to get consistency. The schedule up will be the schedule I do stream when I'm available, but again, I work Tuesdays, I work every other Thursday, and I don't work Sunday, but you know, sometimes Sunday might be the only off day I have. So yeah, that being said, I hope everybody's had a good day. It means a lot to me to be back, and I'm happy the setup worked. Of course, at the beginning we dropped a little frames, but I think that's the risk when it comes to playing games like this that are a little bit new. They aren't really optimized the best way. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and yeah, I hope you have a good day. Bye.